Choro in Schola is a nonprofit organization whose mission statement is to promote excellence in young choral singers in Oregon and Washington, and through example and coaching, raise student awareness and inspire expectations for achievement. Music educators from the organization recently visited Evergreen Public Schools for a choral workshop. After listening to each choir performance, educators offered group and individualized vocal instruction.
Lightness to it colors it differently. Let the basses be basses, let the baritones be baritones. Do not push it, do not strain it. Keep the height so that the amalgam, the collective thing that we bring together has the same color.
Go do it to get practice hearing what it sounds like back, because that'll be really, really impactful to how you interpret this song. But let's get that A real quick.
We spoke to Choro in Schola founder Dr. Bruce Brown about the program and to Evergreen High School's choir director about the value of this type of music mentorship.
The purpose? It's profound, but it's simple. It's simply profound. It's to heighten the level of choral music in the public schools. So I may say the same thing that their teacher's been saying in different words. And all of a sudden, oh yeah, that's what Mr. Z has been saying. Yeah, okay, that clicks. It's building, it's standing on the shoulders in a sense of the teachers.
Well, it's great for us because we know our students well, we know their strengths and weaknesses, and then when we get a set of outside ears, this is a time when we can learn as educators also. So it's a lifelong learning process. We can learn new techniques and use those in the classroom. The students get a broad perspective of gaining knowledge from many different directors and getting to hear all of their peers sing music that is at the same level that they're working on. And getting to work with Dr. Bruce Brown he's been one of the big voices in our choral community for the past few decades. So it's a great chance to get to work with one of the masters of choral music in our area.
And now, here are the musical pieces performed during the workshop.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We've chosen as our piece tonight Rosas Pandan. It's a Filipino folk song, Visayan folk song, arranged by George Hernandez. I'm going to read the translation because I'm not going to assume that everyone will understand what we're singing about. Here I am, Rosas Pandan, coming from the mountains to be with all of you, to celebrate this festivity. This is my only offering, the only legacy from my forefathers. A song that is ancient, the pride of our mountains. Here it is. Here is my song, as I dance beautifully to it. It's as cool as the morning dew, hopping like crazy. Rosas Pandan.
La 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 So this is the Evergreen High School Chamber Choir, and we're going to be singing a Moses Hogan arrangement of the spiritual, I'm Gonna Sing Till the Spirit Moves in My Heart. And you're going to hear the small group at the top. This is Logan, Parker, Alfred, and Gustavo.
Sing till the Spirit moves in my heart. I'm gonna sing till the Spirit moves in my heart. I'm gonna sing till the Spirit moves in my heart. I'm gonna sing till Jesus comes. I'm gonna sing till my Jesus moves in my heart. I'm gonna sing till my Jesus moves in my heart. I'm gonna sing till my Jesus moves in my heart. I'm gonna sing till my Jesus till He comes. Sing till my Jesus moves in my heart. I'm gonna sing till my Jesus moves in my heart. I'm gonna sing till my Jesus moves in my heart. I'm gonna sing till my Jesus till He comes. It was grace that brought me. It was grace that taught me. It was grace that kept me. And it's grace that will lead me home. Hallelujah. I'm gonna pray till my Jesus moves in my heart. I'm gonna pray till my Jesus moves in my heart. I'm gonna pray till my Jesus moves in my heart. I'm gonna pray till my Jesus. Can't you feel the Spirit move? Can't you feel it move? Can't you feel it move? Can't you feel it move? I'm gonna shout till my Jesus moves in my heart. I'm gonna shout till my Jesus moves in my heart. I'm gonna shout till my Jesus moves in my heart. I'm gonna shout till Jesus comes. I'm gonna shout till my Jesus moves in my heart. I'm gonna shout till my Jesus moves in my heart. I'm gonna shout till my Jesus moves in my heart. I'm gonna shout till my Jesus till He comes. I'm gonna sing till my Jesus
Good evening. We're going to be doing The Sweetheart Out of the Sun by Eric William Barnum.
She stood so fair amid the golden light, cast by the golden light.
just to let you know, Ms. Bell has a bunch of kids involved in their spring musical, and they're doing a run tonight, and so she's missed a bunch of bases, especially. So Paul Sadlik and I are going to sit in there doing Bogaro Needs to Be Able, which we both know Rachmaninoff. And this is our fantastic director and my good friend Jenny Bell.
We'd like to do a short program of our own, and we'll begin involving two people who sang with us back in October at the Choral Effects Festival that both Mr. Karn and Mr. Day took part in, and we'll invite all the Vancouver schools who can next fall. It's not going to be on October 8th, and I'll get that information out to you in the next week or two, except if you're a graduating senior, then you can't. This first piece is called Benedicamus Domino. It's by the extraordinarily talented British composer Peter Warlock. About 1930, if you're thinking a date. The words mean coming forth at this time of year, bless the Lord, this is our year because Jesus Christ is born. I'm synthesizing and paraphrasing, but that's approximately what it means. Benedicamus Domino by Peter Warlock. so much. The next piece is the polar opposite of that, except it is a spiritual piece. The words are Eli, Eli, lama sabachthani, and the translation is, my God, why hast thou forsaken me? Can you mentally place that where that would belong? It's a Lenten piece, specifically what we celebrate as Good Friday for those people who are Christians. Thank you, gentlemen and ladies. Appreciate that. Yes, sit right there if you want. Good job. And this is by the Hungarian composer Bartos. Eli, Eli, lama sabachthani. It's the words of Christ on the cross, and it's the most passionate setting I know of this. The beginning is at about the 9th hour he was crucified. Thank you very much. This happens to be the 100th birthday of the sort of the platinum ear of American composers, Leonard Bernstein. I'm sure you've heard of West Side Story and other pieces he's composed. This was from his song cycle, The Lark, which is the story of Joan of Arc. How many have heard of that person? Patron saint of France, kind of. She led some French soldiers to fight the English in what became a losing cause. She was captured and brutally burned at the stake. This is earlier in the play, for which Bernstein set the music, and she's just found her soldiers and leading them to battle. And here they come from outside the room, and they come in and they're singing, Vive la Jeanne, long live Joan. Last but not least, we'd like to invite our guests from last October and now to sing the last piece with us. I'll be on my way by a great new talent in American choral music, Sean Kirshner. Our soloist is Phil Hurley, and our accompanist is Angela Hirstead.